still in Bulgaria, still waiting for my passport, and I had a ride out today to the communist monument that is in disrepair. Amazing drive up. We are right at the top of one of the passes, and this is the monument. Which we're going to try and get into. So I've walked around twice, and I think this is the only way in. I've left Sandy's, finally. I am at a motorway services just on the Bulgarian and Turkish border, about to cross over. Hopefully it'll be fairly simple. This is my first crossing out of Europe on the bike, ever. I'm a little bit more loaded up now. I'm in Turkey. Bit of hassle, but through fairly simply. You have to buy insurance, and the main insurance place is closed, so I had to go through the border and then queue up for ages. But I'm in, and just as I came through, there was a call to prayer at the mosque, all quite fitting. Travelled to Istanbul that night. I got in really late, after sort of midnight, and got completely lost. It's a huge city, and ended up booked myself a really expensive hotel. Well, it was the first hotel I could find at 1 AM, and at that point I was just going to sleep anywhere I could, anywhere it would take me. But I got upgraded to the suite, very pretty. Although the following night, obviously, I checked into my 8-bed dorm just to try and make up for the cost of the one night of luxury. Istanbul's absolutely amazing. Was really impressed. Kind of saw Turkey as just a country to pass through. But it's been absolutely brilliant so far. What was quite nice with Istanbul is the first time I've kind of really I've hit the sort of hostel scene properly, so it's quite nice to have some people to chat with and chill out with and go out for drinks with, because I've been pretty by myself up until this point. Everyone in Turkey has been absolutely amazing. Real change from Bulgaria. Come and bought me free coffee if I've sort of been home with a rest at a petrol station, to having chats with Google Translate. As you can see, I'm now in Sinop, which is on the Black Sea coast. I've booked into my pension. I'm going to go and find something to eat. There's just been some ceremony with people being given medals and a guy holding a sheep. I have no idea what's going on. If you can find out, please let me know. From Sinop, I continued along the Black Sea coast, where I camped tonight before heading up to the Sumila Monastery. This morning I'm climbing up to Sumila Monastery. I've parked the bike at the bottom, and Lonely Planet said walk, so everyone else seems to be driving. On the way down, I met Ian, a British guy also touring and on his way to Magadan. I'll put a link to his blog in the description. So I thought I should show you where we've been spending most of my time. Petrol stations. Today's been epically long. Came into Georgia last night. Stayed at the Las Vegas of the Black Sea. Driving's been pretty insane in Georgia. I think for all the other countries I kind of After a night in Tbilisi, the capital of Georgia, I headed for the Azerbaijan border. So I'm about 10 kilometers from the Azerbaijan border. I hope you can hear this through the helmet. And I've opted for the more remote crossing, which is just on the edge of the Caucasus. You can see the mountains coming up there. I'm in Azerbaijan. There was a sign leaving Georgia which pretty much summed up my feelings, which said, Azerbaijan border, good luck. Definitely the toughest border so far. All the bags out on the floor, looking through stuff, lots of questions. I think get a bit too worried about borders. I sort of have this fear that you can put in all this effort and the border guard can just go, nah, you're not coming in. The road to Baku, I've still got 340 kilometers to go, so I won't get in until sort of probably 6 o'clock, maybe 7 o'clock, but it should still be light. The road is perfectly straight, tree lined, no cars. A couple came through border control about an hour before me. So it'd be really great if they stopped and I happened to catch up with them, because then we could try and sort out the ferry together in Baku, which might make things a little bit easier. There's three of us trying to sort it rather than just me by myself. I will take a little bit of footage along this road and check in later. So I haven't been that great at grabbing the camera when stuff goes wrong, and I guess I probably should, because that shows what's really happening. Azerbaijan so far has been pretty brilliant. The road was great until the last 30k or so, which was pretty terrible. People are really nice. I've been invited in for tea in the shade once and given some fruit, and whenever I stop for petrol or anything, everyone's been really nice and friendly and lots of questions about the bike, so that's good. But I've just overheated again. And I'm not sure why. It is pretty hot, and I do some fairly intense driving over the rough ground, so I'm just going to let it cool down. I turned it on and the fan wasn't running, which isn't the best sign, but I'm going to let it cool for a bit and then I'll start it up again and see what's going on. After a few more stops and some problem finding, I managed to limp into Baku with a broken fan. I guess as we're on YouTube, I should say, down here, please like and subscribe if you want to see more. If not, then don't.